PEPCAST, Episode 2, Pooled Retirement Plan Myths. Is the plan design in a pooled employer plan restrictive for adopting employers? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to PEPCAST, our audio series designed to get you plugged into everything you need to know about pooled retirement plan solutions. I'm Amy Furness, Director of Marketing Strategy at Ascensus, and I'm here with my co-host, Dale Essenmacher. Dale is Vice President and a Pooled Plan Specialist with Ascensus, and he's been focusing on pooled plan solutions for more than a decade, which, as I like to say, I can hardly believe. Good to be back with you, Dale.
You too, Amy. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so before we dive in, just a quick note for our audience. If you haven't checked out the first episode in our series, definitely go give it a listen. You can find it on our PEP webpage. Dale provided some really great background information about multiple employer plans and pooled employer plans.
Thanks, Amy. I thought it was a great way to set the stage for our conversation about MEPs and PEPs.
All right, so Dale, today, let's expand on what we covered last time and start exploring some of the myths and misperceptions that people have about PEPs. One comment I've heard, and I'm sure you have too, is that PEPs can be restrictive as far as plan design. First of all, where do you think that's coming from?
Amy, great question. There are now, as I said on my first podcast, over a dozen providers that offer PEP solutions in the marketplace. And with any product within our marketplace, competitors are going to have different variations of that product. There are some providers that have some very restrictive plan designs with their offering. Our solution at Ascensus is arguably the most flexible in terms of plan design that exists out there. And again, with anything that plan sponsors ever do with their retirement plan, if they do their due diligence on all the providers and try to do a comparison, especially when it comes to the flexibility of plan design, I think they will find that some are limited, but some, like Ascensus, are very flexible.
That's fantastic, Dale. And are some PEPs more restrictive than others?
Definitely. There's definitely providers that are more restrictive. I like to use the 90% rule for the plans that are looking to join one of the Ascensus PEPs. Again, 90% plus of the businesses will fit under our flexible plan design solution.
Okay, so Dale, I know we offer the Secure Retirement PEP as our solution where we serve as the pooled plan provider, or as I learned in our first episode, the PPP. In our PEP, what kind of flexibility is available to adopting employers? For example, some of the things that we've talked about, is there flexibility in eligibility or plan design, employer contributions, or other elements?
Absolutely. So, for example, we offer all the different safe harbor provisions that an adopting employer can choose from. We offer a discretionary match. You can choose a discretionary profit sharing. We'll even go as far as to allow an employer to do cross-tested with their profit sharing formula. And then if they are doing discretionary match or profit sharing, they can choose from 4 different vesting schedules. You have 3 different eligibility periods you can enter, loans, no loans. There's many different choices that an adopting employer can choose from in our solution. Again, not necessarily everybody's solution, but ours is that flexible.
That's fantastic. And I know you're out there all the time, Dale. And can you share any stories or feedback that you've received from employers who have joined the Secure Retirement PEP and their experience? Because I'm just wondering, has it provided the right balance of flexibility for them?
It is true, Amy. I've had probably hundreds of conversations with adopting employers that have joined our pooled plan solutions. From startup plans to plans that are existing that want to convert into the PEP. With startup plans, many employers come to me and say, listen, you guys offer enough solutions to make this a really nice benefit for my employees, and they don't feel like they're being boxed into a corner with the number of provisions we allow. In a converted plan, where you have current plan provisions, really able to map over almost 100% of those. Once in a while, we'll have a provision that we can't map over and we have to do a slight tweak, but it is truly just a slight tweak. And we have yet to see a plan sponsor come back and say, I'm just not going to be able to do this because of the amount of restrictions you have. It is that flexible, and we've really had a lot of success with those conversations with those business owners.
Great stuff, Dale. Thank you so much, as always, for your perspective and your expertise. Like we did last time, let's close today by telling our audience where they can go if they have any questions right away or who they can talk to for more information about PEPs.
Yeah, once again, I would encourage anybody, whether you're a financial advisor, consultant, plan sponsor, or just want to learn more information, access our webpage, the Ascensus website. We have a whole section on MEPs and PEPs. And then, of course, I would love to have conversations with anybody out there that wants to learn more about the details behind our solution.
All right, everyone, that does it for another PEPCAST. On behalf of my co-host Dale, thanks for tuning in. Next time, we'll be breaking down another common myth about PEPs, that they're too cumbersome with too many parties involved for adopting employers. Talk to you next time.